Calm down, bro. Calm down. Now you know we're on Zoom already, right? Look, we're already on there. Testing. Calm down, man. Sit. We're on the YouTube, okay?
Okay.
Okay, calm down.
Okay. Cool.
All right. What's up? It's Coach Laza, and
My name is Brittany.
okay, this is Brittany's first time on the podcast, so it's all right. Today's podcast is called Win. Thank you, Coach Stormy, for the win formula. Just want to shout her out. That was my first coach when I got started. And so she always tells us what's important now. Hey, Instagram, what's up? What's important now? So we're going to be talking about what's important now. And I want to welcome you to NOWvember for the Pretty Girls Don't Work podcast. I'm your host, Coach Blaza, and it's NOWvember. This month, we're all about focusing on what matters right now. I want you to think to yourself, what's important to you? What are your goals, your dreams, your aspirations? I want you to also think, do your actions align with that? So we're focusing on what matters right now and elevating ourselves to the next level by honing in on what's really important. So Brittany, what's important now for you?
I would say what's important for me is to get myself elevated for my kids.
I love it. I would
For
say that's
sure.
important for me as well. Okay. So let's get into it. Why November? Well, as the year comes to a close, it's easy to get caught up in all the things we haven't done, all the resolutions that didn't quite happen. Oof, did that hit you?
It did.
Who had a
It
resolution?
did.
That got me. I didn't have none. It was just funny. I have dreams and goals every day. So I don't get hung up in that. But or the goals that seem just out of reach. Now for me, the goals that seem out of reach, I feel that one. But instead of getting lost in that, I want us to shift our focus to the win formula. What's important now? It's time to think about what actions, choices, and mindsets are going to serve us the most right now so we can finish this year strong and step into our next level. Let's break it down. So get your pen and your paper out, and I want to help you get clear on these three main steps so that you can take action and start seeing results. These aren't just November goals. These are intentional shifts to help you get what you want without overworking or overwhelming yourself. Sound good? Let's dive in. So what we want to do, the new campaign for 2025 is Strive in 25. Now, how can you strive? You can do the rule of 5. Give us a tip. How can you strive in 25? Let us know something.
I would say just be intentional. Be how did that happen? Don't make no sense. Be intentional. I would say stay committed. Try to overcome any boundaries. I would say start by really thinking about what it is that you are that's holding you back. If you know you're a procrastinator, focus on that and focus on trying to move past that. Do the rule of 5, like Coach Blaza says. Make sure that you even set it on your phone. Set timers to make sure that you stay on top of it. And think of your why. Think of why are you doing this? What are your goals? You know, I know for me, it's my kids. For me, it's because I want to overcome poverty or overcome what it is that my family has set in front of me, and I want to not continue on those same generational curses. I want to elevate from that. So just think about, you know, things that you want to strive and overcome and not, you know, create the same things that you did in the past and just change the future. For sure.
That's good. And now that we're in the thick of this episode, I want Brittany to introduce us to who she is and what she does really quick.
Okay, so my name is Brittany. I'm on Instagram as Brittany C. Rollison. I'm an insurance agent. I help people buy term and invest the difference. And yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. I love it. Okay. Buy term and invest the difference. I like it, a good investment. All right. So write this down if you're taking notes. Step one is identify what's important now. She told you what's important now for her. For me, I want some of the same things. What's important for me is getting ahead of 2025. You should start that now. That's why when you say New Year's resolutions, it's like you get those probably the first day of the year.
Yeah.
But right now, let's start preparing for 2025 because 2024, I mean, I blinked. Did you? And it was over.
Yeah.
And it was over.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this might seem obvious, but sometimes we're so busy that we don't actually stop to ask ourselves what matters the most in this moment. Sometimes we're chasing really big goals and we don't realize that it's in the smaller goals and the daily habits that we have that we achieve what we're actually looking for in life. All right. Is it finishing that project you've putting off? What is it for you? Drop it in the comments, YouTube, Instagram. Is it reconnecting with clients or focusing on a personal goal? Take a moment to reflect on the one thing, if you tackled it now, would set you up for a win by the end of each month. So can you think of something that you can achieve that by the end of this month that could be a win? The win formula is still a win, but it's what's important now that you can achieve.
For me, I would say branding my business.
And that's what we're doing.
For sure. I would say doing that because then that will help me bring in my clients. That will help my clients know who I am. And then that will help, know that I am building a legitimate business, not just fooling around.
You got to build a strong brand, have a strong brand presence. That is
Mhm.
true. Now, I like to call this win your priority or your win priority. What is one thing that's going to push your personal or professional growth forward? I challenge you to write it down. One thing, you're allowed to have multiple goals, but I want you to choose one priority for November. Drop it in the comments and focus your energy on it because where your focus goes, your energy flows. So you have to be focused on what you actually want and not what you don't want. Okay. Step two, write this down. Take bold action. Once you know what's important, the next step is to act now, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's not promised. And I'm not talking about just making a to-do list or brainstorming. I mean, real bold action that pushes you out of your comfort zone. Are y'all ready to get out of the comfort zone? Drop some fire for me in the chat. Here's a little exercise. And I want you to do this too. We're going to do it too.
Okay.
Think about what action you would take if you were already at your next level. How would next level you approach this goal? Maybe it's reaching out to a mentor, finally launching that product, or putting yourself out there in a big way. Remember, we're not waiting for the new year to start strong. We're starting right now. Take that bold step today and commit to the action that is going to get you closer to your goals. So back to the question. If you were already the new you, what approach would you take to get to your next goal, to your next level? So I'll let you think about yours.
Yeah.
The new me, the new me, I would have to say the new me is wealthy, and that's in knowledge and spirit. And what would I take to get to the next level? If it was an investment, I'd make an investment. I work with Les Brown. He wants me to work with him more frequently. And he's looking for an investment. And the next level me has that investment because it's 6 figures. The next level me has that and is not, and it wouldn't hurt me to get to that.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I would say for me, it would be having money towards my nonprofit.
Okay.
Only because I want to help people who are in the situation that I was in before.
Yeah.
I want to help women. I want to even help men who are single parents who are trying to strive and do better for their families. And I would be at that time in a better mindset, in a better spiritually, mentally, emotionally,
Yes.
even financially. My bank is gonna be like
out of this world.
to where I want to help other people and not just myself. You know,
that's good. Yeah, that's good.
And I would definitely put money into my nonprofit to help other families and them to elevate themselves as well.
I love that. I love that. That's a purposeful answer. That is awesome. Okay, finally, step 3, write this down. Stay focused on the present. In NOWvember, we're not living in the what ifs. We're not living in the past because it doesn't exist. Okay. The what ifs of the future doesn't exist. All you have today is the present, and that's why they call it a gift. All right. Think about it like that.
Yeah.
We're keeping our eyes on what's happening right here, right now. Being present and fully engaged is key, especially if you have kids. You want to live in the now because time equals love. It's not the money or what you provide, but your love is all that they need. So you have to think about the now with that. And then for yourself, don't start getting all crusty, do your self-care. Okay, focus on you now too, because your health is your wealth. There will be no money hearse. There will be no money truck behind the hearse, right?
For sure.
Being present and fully engaged is key to avoiding burnout, making the best decisions, and most importantly, enjoying the journey. Life is not a destination, it's a journey. You think that when you get to next level I made it. You didn't make it anywhere. You're on to the next level of you. Okay, it's levels to this. So never think, when I get here, I'm gonna finally be good. You're already where you need to be. You're exactly where you're supposed to be because everything always works out for you. So just go with the journey. Now, here's a little mantra for you this month. Win today, win tomorrow. Repeat that to yourself anytime you start feeling overwhelmed or overwhelmed or unfocused. Okay? Win today, win tomorrow. We winning every day. What DJ Khaled said? All we do is win no matter what. Okay?
Yeah.
So what I want you to do is focus on winning in the moment and everything else will fall into place. Trust that by taking care of what matters now, the future will unfold exactly as it should. And because I love to keep things interactive, here's your NOWvember challenge. Share your win priority with us. Post it on your social media, tag us, and let's hold each other accountable to what we want to accomplish this month. Remember, it's all about what's important now. So let's stay focused and committed to our goals. To wrap up, I wanted to remind you that NOWvember is about making choices that serve your highest good right now. It's about tuning out the noise, blocking out distractions, and pouring your energy into what will move the needle. This month, let's focus on what's truly important and get intentional about our next level. I want you to drop in the comments right now. I'm going to be intentional. Okay? I'm going to be intentional. Thank you so much for joining us on today's episode of Pretty Girls Don't Work. Remember to stay poised, stay focused, and as always, stay winning. Until next time, let's make this NOWvember our best month. Now, I want to say, do you have anything to say before we go?
I just stay intentional. Keep it at the forefront of your mind. Don't, even if you mess up, just keep going.
Keep going. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you share this live with 5 people right now. We're going to post it and they'll be able to see it even after we're not live. I want you to think about this today. The only limits on your success are the ones that you set yourself. So I want you to dream big, act boldly, and make your vision a reality today. Remember that WIN formula. And remember that you can, you will, and you must be demanding. You can because you're capable. You will because you're strong. And you must because who is counting on you? Somebody is counting on you to do better, even if it's just you. Thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye.